In real estate, it would be extremely easy for an unknowing buyer to lose $5,000 in under 30 days. Hi, I'm Eric Christians with eXp Realty, and today I'm bringing you home buyer education through the Whiteboard Minute. Today I'm going to tell you about earnest money. Earnest money is sometimes called a good faith deposit that's put up at the time that there's an accepted purchase agreement. You don't submit earnest money until after the buyers and the sellers have agreed to all the terms and the price on the purchase of the home. Earnest money is typically 1 to 2% of the purchase price. So on an average home in this area, a home buyer would be expected to put up somewhere between $3,500 and $7,000. Now, there are no set rules on earnest money. I've had home buyers do as little as $500, and I've had some home buyers put up as much as $20,000 to show the sellers how serious they are about their home. Earnest money is typically refundable, but that is always dictated by the purchase agreement. One contingency that I almost always put in a purchase agreement is a home inspection. If my buyers are doing a home inspection on a house they want to purchase and a major issue is uncovered that we didn't know about previously, they don't want to buy that house anymore, they should get that earnest money back. Another contingency is financing. This protects people from unforeseen circumstances that could come up and affect their financing. So if a person were to lose their job or if somebody gets injured and they can no longer work, that earnest money could be refunded to the home buyers. Another contingency that I put in my purchase agreements is an appraisal contingency. If an appraiser comes in and says that a house is not worth what my home buyer paid for it, now that earnest money can be refunded to the home buyer if the buyer chooses to not go ahead with the purchase agreement. The earnest money is typically held in what's called a trust account. The sellers don't actually get that money until the home sale closes, so that money is held in this trust account. Typically that trust account is either with the listing broker or the title company, but there are several exceptions to that as well. If the sale doesn't go through, we need to determine who gets that earnest money. Holding that earnest money in a neutral account allows that earnest money to be fairly distributed if the sale doesn't go through. Like so many other things that I've talked about here today, a lot of this is dictated by what's in the purchase agreement. There are no two purchase agreements that are identical, and when earnest money is actually paid is different in every purchase agreement. Typically, we see about 1 to 2 days or less than a week for when that earnest money needs to be submitted after the purchase agreement is accepted by all parties. This really could be written in as any time frame if there's special circumstances, but if you're looking at buying a home and writing an offer, you need to make sure you have that earnest money ready to go. So in order to best protect your earnest money, work with a knowledgeable, reputable real estate agent who knows what contingencies to put in the purchase agreement. They're going to know the circumstances that affect you personally, and they're going to help you write a purchase agreement that protects that $5,000 so that you don't lose $5,000 in less than 30 days.